It is 11:32. You are listening to the Mid-Morning Talk on Sunnah Media with me, Maria Mukunda. It's time for My Journey to Islam, and this week we feature Muneeb de Bruin, who is a 47-year-old Afrikaans-speaking white man from Kroonstad, who reverted to Islam on the 17th of September 2021, and is currently on the line to share his journey with us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Brother Muneeb, and Jazakallah for joining me.
Walaikum salam.
Right. So, how did you find Islam? Who inspired your journey?
As I said, my wife, she recently got a new job, and the owner of the shop, he's a born Muslim, and uh, while we're talking with him, we're getting interested and asking, lots of questions. So how's the religion about Islam and all of that, and well, after a while, didn't convince us. We decided we want to go further into it and spoken to him, and he basically guided us through everything and so on. And we asked him about reverting to Islam. And in the beginning, he was like, it's not, he gives you advice, but he's not completely into it for reverting. And after a while, we convinced him basically. And after we set up a meeting with the Mulana and we talked about it and we accepted it. And yeah, that's it. And like I say, it's a complete new lifestyle.
MashaAllah. Now, what were some of the challenges you faced? I mean, it's just been, what, 3 months that you reverted to Islam?
Yes, yes. There's been a couple of challenges, especially
Hmm.
when we started and with wearing the gloves and copy. And like I said, the first time I put it on and I go to work, everybody that knows me there, they were looking at me and basically I'm showing them that I'm a Muslim and I've reverted and that I keep on asking you, are you a Muslim? Why did you do that? And there's a lot of negative questions from that side. And like I say, that was completely our choice. Nobody forced it onto us, and I feel and I believe we made the right decision. I'm just sad that I didn't revert earlier into
Hmm.
Muslim.
Hmm. Now, as a white Muslim male in South Africa, how do people treat you now that you are, a Muslim? Like you mentioned that some of the people ask you questions like, why did you revert?
Well, actually, the only positive side of it, and no negative, is that every like I said, in transport, and I go to a lot of Muslim butcheries to offload meat there.
Hmm.
So basically, all the clients, the customers, they're all Muslims. And when they see me, it's like they look at me in the first, when they saw you, then it's like, is this guy for real? He's white, um, you know. And then after a while, you stop and you greet him, and then I tell them I reverted into Islam, and it's a complete mind change and a complete different way that they look at you and speak to you. The Muslims are the only ones that accepted me in the community or wherever I go, from Bloemfontein, Kroonstad, into Soweto, Johannesburg, Victoria. So all the positive is coming from the Muslim side. So and I'm very grateful for that.
Hmm. No, Alhamdulillah. And you and your wife are both reverted to Islam, mashallah. And you also had a nikah on the same day. What was that like, after being married and then decided not to have a nikah?
So like I said, me and my wife, we weren't married,
Mm.
though we're fiancé, and then I said after reverting and we did the nikah on the same day. I mean that was also a new experience for us, and that is what we both decided. So my wife is also Afrikaans and white, and yeah, to do everything together in a new religion, comparing to Christianity and the way they do it, that was complete, you know, different how I was brought up and
Mm-hmm.
life with the marriage system, all that. But we're working together, me and my wife and Rima, and
Mm-hmm.
we're building our relationship together and our relationship with Allah.
MashaAllah. Now, tell me about your families. How did they react to the news of you and your wife reverting to Islam?
Now, my family, that's a different story. They've accepted it now. They weren't far against or really against it. Also, the same questions: but why, and
Mhm.
are you sure you made the right choice and to reverting to Muslim or Islam? And like I told them that Christianity for me is not like you go to church and you receive a message and you feel you receive the message in life.
Mhm.
Uh, Nowadays, with their way of life, that the people go to church only to go to church on a Sunday. Whereas the Muslims have 5 prayers per day, and it was it was difficult for me to for them as well to accept it, um, but it was my choice. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, I think they made a decision to let it be, but it's not like they are separate from me, and we're still talking. But yeah, for me, whatever the other people if they believe, is the communication between them and their God, me and my God, Allah, and He's the only one for me. So yeah, my heart is only for Allah.
Alhamdulillah. Now, you reverted after the month of Ramadan. Have you fasted before? Have you tried fasting? And if so, what was the experience like?
No, I haven't started. I haven't. I've just heard about it. So the
Mhm.
next one is going to be our first one. But for me, like I said, I'm in the transport business, and so you don't I will manage. By that time, I will be able to manage and be able to do Ramadan in the proper way.
Inshallah. How can people be more supportive to revert Muslims? Because I know revert Muslims face a lot of challenges, and sometimes it's difficult to tell people about their challenges. But coming from you as a revert Muslim, how can people, especially the Muslim community, be more supportive?
Um, they can be more supportive. You know, forget about it. I know there mustn't be any race or color and that, but if I can only, if I wear my kuta on my way to the masjid and um, somebody just can look at me and you know start not talking to me, but if I can send the image over to them in their minds, in their thoughts that listen, I'm a born Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's a white Muslim going to the masjid. Where am I? Why am I not going with him?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so if you know, apart from the race and the color of my skin, I've before, like I said, I have tattoos, but that was also in my past life. And
Mm-hmm.
the one day I was at the one person, and I agreed with him. He was also Muslim, and he was looking at me very funny. Like I say, maybe this guy is making a joke or he's not serious. And when we started talking, and I told him, and he also
Mm-hmm.
tattoos on allowed. And I said yes, but that was after I reverted. And he's completely changed after that. The image that they see me, if I'm wearing a topi, then I can see that I'm a Muslim. But if I take it off, then I don't know if I'm a Muslim or not. And they
Mm-hmm.
think you are a Christian or whatever religion you're into. Um, so it must be what you send out or tell to persons, the image you brought up or given to them, to just a more accepting that is our brother who is a Muslim, and accepting and helping and guiding, you know, just to make life a little bit easier.
Mm-hmm. All right. And what's your advice to anyone who is interested in Islam?
My advice is get, Google is your friend nowadays. Um,
Mm-hmm.
if you're interested, go Google, go to a Muslim and ask him, but don't uh, judge him. Um, ask him questions you want to know about. If you don't, you can find it. If you don't, you can't find it on Google or the internet. And for the non-Muslims, do it. It's a life changing. It's a way of life, how it's supposed to be, and it's the right way. You must live
Mm-hmm.
every day as it is planned, and that's the only one for Allah. Alhamdulillah, all the praise to Him.
Alhamdulillah. Well, shukran so much for your time, Muneeb, and for sharing your journey with us. May Allah grant you and your wife guidance as you continue with your journey into Islam. Have a wonderful day. Assalamu alaikum.
Jazakallah. Alaikum salam.
Muneeb de Bruin sharing his journey to Islam with us on my journey to Islam. If you have a story that you would like to share, you are most welcome to do so. Get in touch with us on WhatsApp. The number is 061 766 and you can also send us your messages to Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. And we would love to hear your journey to Islam. This is the platform, the mid-morning talk on Salam Media at 11:30. You are listening to that, and we will be right back.